Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Buff Boys. I'm Jirard the Completionist, and this is my trainer, Mike.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike Nicklas.
So, Mike here, we've got him on board to sit with me for the next 6 months on my complete fitness transformation. I don't know what to call it.
Fitness journey.
Fitness journey. But I think... So I used to do a lot of fitness training when I was in college. I used to be super fit, and it's been a long time since then. What are we gonna expect? Am I gonna do a lot of puking? Is that am I being thrown up a lot?
It might be in the regimen just a little bit. But,
it included in the program is to me to vomit a lot.
Just once or twice. That's it.
Oh, once or twice.
No
Okay.
more than that. Okay, so Jirard is a very, very busy man, and to make sure that we stay on track and to give him a really good idea of the type of foods he should be eating to fuel his body, I'm going to take over for the first 3-4 weeks and prep every single meal throughout the whole week to give him a better idea of what he should be eating, and then also telling him why. Understanding, our energy sources, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, all of our macronutrients, and getting him super dialed into that, because you can't outwork a bad diet. So it starts there, and we're gonna build that foundation.
So to go with that though, right? People have been asking, what's the show about? What are we gonna be doing? What is your big goal in all of this? And I think that the thing that I want to tell people is that they think I'm not going on a diet. That's the thing I'm telling everyone. There is no diet.
No, this isn't a diet. This is a lifestyle change.
Absolutely. But to go inside that, the food that you're going to be making is food that is not like, you don't have to go to a health store to get it. You don't have to go to, you can go to your grocery store and you can make these things and get these things. Things like turkey patties and chicken breast and spinach and salads and vegetables. These are all things that we all have access to. There's not going to be any kind of like weird diet pills or anything like that in this.
You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to starve yourself. You can eat real food. It's just a matter of eating nutrient-dense foods instead of, this or that and just grabbing whatever's in front of you.
How does calories factor into all of this? Is it a matter of, yes, counting calories helps, or no, not so much? Because I've heard so many different things across the board.
So to a certain extent, with losing weight, you want to create a 500 caloric deficit throughout every single day. Because 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. And so if you create a 500 calorie deficit every single day throughout the week, then science says we could lose 1 to 2 pounds a week.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't say counting calories is essential. I would say more so counting your calories from your macronutrients. So having the right macronutrient split. So making sure that your calories aren't all coming from carbohydrates or aren't all coming from fats. Making sure that you have an equal balance of all three. So I wouldn't say counting calories, but more so keeping an eye on your energy sources and what you're putting into your body.
You keep saying macronutrient. I don't know what the hell that is. Let alone is there a micro or a mini nutrient? Like what is it about?
So the macronutrients, the three main macronutrients are protein, carbohydrates, and fats.
Those are all the things that are on the back of the boxes that no one reads. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
We'll teach you how to read labels next episode. Stay tuned. So proteins are essential for recovery and new growth. Our whole body's made up of proteins. It's essential for building muscle mass and maintaining a healthy life.
I imagine someone my size is going to be eating a fair amount of protein, but not too much, considering that I'm mostly all fat. So
absolutely, one of the biggest things that I see just in the fitness industry is a lack of protein intake in most of my clients. So protein is essential. I can't emphasize that enough, just because our whole body is made up of proteins.
Yeah.
And then the other two macronutrients are carbohydrates and fats, which are our two main energy sources.
So when people hear fats, they immediately assume that is the worst thing for you to have.
No, not at all. And people do freak out just because it says fat, but fats actually aid in fat loss, as long as you're eating the right ones. You stay away from all the saturated and trans fats, and you go to the mono and polysaturated fats like avocado, coconut oil, just things that are very vitamin rich and nutrient dense.
Thank God I love avocado.
Biggest challenges Jirard's going to face right off the bat is his joint mobility and stability. Jirard has very tight shoulders, very tight hips, so we're actually going to be starting for the first 8 weeks. Our main program focus is working on his hip mobility, stability, shoulder mobility, and shoulder stability. Yeah, there it is.
I'm ready. Well, I think in all my years of fitness, I kind of like accidentally made a pectoral structure for myself. So like in most of the shots of the Completionist, like if you look at him, it looks like I'm really swole. Yeah. But then like if you zoom the camera out, it's like so. Hopefully, my existing I guess structure will be able to help in taking me through some of these challenges. I know that I probably have the metabolism of maybe a turtle, so I really have no idea as to how healthy or unhealthy I really am. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Or maybe, you know what, if it is bad, we're gonna make an effort to make it better.
We will make it better.
We will make it better.
Step number 1.
See, I'm saying hope, but you're saying will. So
will.
that's hope versus will at this point. We will do it. We will do it.
Yeah, we got a plan. We got a vision. Blinders up, baby. Blinders up. Only moving forward from here, man. I'm super excited to embark on this journey with my main man Jirard right here, and big things to come, man. Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned. Thank you. Let's go get assessed, shall we? Let's go do it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and step on the in-body now. What this thing does is basically like it measures your body fat percentage, skeletal muscle mass, and it gives you a lean segmental analysis. So it shows you how proportional you are from right to left side.
You can do all of that?
All that in one, man. Yeah, and it's like so if you have like a stronger right leg or left leg, then all that'll come up in the test.
Oh damn.
Yeah, pretty much it sends an electrical impulse through your body, and it goes back to the handles and gives you a full reading, and it travels slower through fat, and that's how it kind of reads.
Oh man, this is the beginning of this is the end of the show, guys. We tried. We're gonna know right now how unhealthy I am.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Let's go.
That's true. All right.
So go ahead and step on. I'm gonna type in all your info.
Oh my goodness!
What do we got?
I can't even believe this.
Right on the nose.
This is
right on the nose.
This is the heaviest I've been. Like I think the heaviest I was when I was a kid was like 275. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm this heavy.
Is this the first time you stepped on a scale in a while?
It's probably since 2015.
You're good. Still lower. But yeah, so basically this is your lean segmental analysis. So this is how segmental you are from right to left side. So it shows that you're right hand dominant. Your right arm is a little bit stronger than your left. And then your left leg is a little bit stronger than your right leg. So you got a little contralateral asymmetry going on here. Then body fat percentage, we're sitting here at 48. And skeletal muscle mass is also over the normal range, but you don't really need to worry about all this.
Well, what does skeletal muscle mass mean?
Skeletal muscle mass, that's how much lean muscle tissue you have in your body.
Okay.
So it's over the normal rate for someone that's your height and weight.
Sure.
But along with the body fat percentage, it could be because you have to carry all that weight too.
Sure.
So we're looking to increase this number. Take this number right down to there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, baby.
So when I was super into fitness in college, literally about 10 years ago, the best weight I've ever been at, I was 195. My BMI was like, I want to say like 10 or 11%. And I was exercising, eating all the time. I dropped a bunch of weight. I went from 250 to 195, and it felt good the whole time. But then like school came flying back with work and everything, and then it's stress, man. It's all stress induced. It's
100%.
It's all my fault. Like it's not like I'm very aware that it is all my own doing. And so I'm ready to make a change.
And now it's all your undoing. You're about to do the same exact thing.
I'm gonna kick this. I'm gonna kick ass. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Knock this ball out of the park, brother.
Yeah, let's do it.
Step 1. Day 1. Let's go. And then last thing right here, this is your basal metabolic rate. So this is just how many calories you burn throughout the day.
So I burn about 1,800 calories.
1,800. Yep. So that's what I based all your meal plan off of and whatnot, based on your height, weight, and all that.
Sweet.
So, all right, man. It's game time.
Oh my God. Here we go.
All right, so we're starting with the overhead squat. All I want you to do is press this overhead and drop into a deep as squat as possible while keeping your feet shoulder width and the bar overhead. So don't shoot the bar way over
Sure.
as you drop. Hand shoulder width. Hands just a little bit closer. And now press overhead. So you're doing a full overhead squat. And now as you come down, lock those arms out. Lock them all the way out. And then as you're coming down, try not to shoot the bar way over your head. Try to keep it over your head. Does that make sense? We'll come into a squat though.
So squat, so this way.
Yeah. But keep the bar locked out.
Oh, I see.
Locked out. Just drop. So now get into a split stance. Right foot forward, left behind. And grab this pull right hand coming down your back. Right hand coming down your spine, left hand coming up. And straighten out this toe. So it's in line with that front foot. All I want you to do is drop that back knee, tap, and then return to that starting position. So, and while you're doing this, try to maintain contact with mid back, butt, and back of your head.
Oh God.
Those hip flexors, man.
I can't even get all the way down.
Active fit leg raise. All right, this one we're gonna have to lay on the ground.
Okay.
All right, drop down, give me 10.
Oh boy.
Lay on your back.
Oh, my back.
Yep. Both legs locked out. And now I want you to raise your right leg as high as you can while keeping that left leg down. Reset. Same leg. Reset. Taking the best of 3, one more. So you're gonna dive that chest through. Head to sky. Still big?
A little bit, but just from not doing this often.
Where?
Like lower or mid back.
All right, come out. Can you point to it?
Yeah, it's like right here.
Mid back.
Yeah. Right about here.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest thing for you is gonna be loosening up your whole hip complex. So hip flexors, quads, hamstrings, medial glutes. So we're gonna be starting with a lot of mobility work and making sure that we're getting full range of motion, because we'll never sculpt the way we envision without that full range of motion.
Yeah.
And then yeah, man, starting there.
Okay, so we found out I'm pretty big. I'm about 300 pounds. That's the heaviest I've ever been, which is a bit frustrating for me. I was a little bit in shock seeing the numbers, especially when they were on that sheet. Metabolic rate, what was it, 1800? Is that now that's how many calories I burn a day, correct?
At a resting rate.
At a resting rate.
Yeah.
So if I do absolutely nothing, I'm going to burn 1,800 calories a day.
You can wake up and sit on the side of your bed, you're burning 1,800 calories.
So what's the next step here? Is it a matter of we're going straight into fitness? Are we going to be going straight into eating? Is it a combination of everything? Like, I'm ready to go because I'm crazy and eager to change my life, but I don't think everyone at home is necessarily able to just make that change on a dime like I am. So what do we do next?
We're starting with mobility and stability, creating perfect posture. So he's sitting tall, hips right underneath his shoulders, and just mastering all his movements. Once he owns all those movements, then we'll move into the weights and whatnot, but it's all going to be body weight to start out. But for you guys back at home, where you can start is cut out the sugars, cut out the soda, move around at least 3-4 times a day, whether it's a stretch or a walk around the street, whatever it is, just get moving.
You guys have Pokemon Go, just take that with you and go for a walk. I'm serious, man. Like that's the thing to do, right? So not everyone can afford a gym, and so kind of going into this for the first month, you and I aren't going to a gym, right? We're going to be mostly committing to parks and rec centers and stuff, just kind of free form stretching and exercising in a sense where we don't need to have massive machines or any kind of big lifting things. So for people at home, you know, would you recommend they do that? I mean, obviously, you know, they're going to start out by doing walks and not drinking soda and things like that. But, you know, how can we get? I'm doing this journey. How can we get the guys at home to go on the journey with me in regards to exercise?
All right, first 3 steps for everybody back at home. Number 1, start drinking half your body weight in fluid ounces of water every single day.
So I'm 300 pounds. I have to drink 150 ounces of water a day. Jesus, that sounds like so much water.
Step number 2, throughout the day though. You don't need to chug it all at once.
Yeah.
And if you mess up, you don't have to race to finish a bunch of water before you go to bed. And then number 2, I would say just get up at least 3-4 times a day. Stretch, walk around, move, and just make sure that you're not sedentary all day, because that's when the fat starts to stack up. You know, the food that you eat just goes straight to fat because it's not being used. And number 3, stay tuned with our channel, because we're going to be showing a bunch of awesome movements that are going to help take you to the next level.
Yeah, this is more of an introductory. This episode is more about setting the stakes and the standards of what's going to be ahead. But in the next episode, man, we're getting straight into the fitness. We're getting straight into the food. It's going to be intense. Mike, thank you for being here, man. You guys, where can we find you, Mike, on the internet? If people are going to start this with me, what can they ask you questions? Can they contact you by any means?
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
So I have an Instagram page, just at Mike Nicklas Fitness. Go ahead and give me a follow, and then also contact at MikeNicklasFitness.com. You can shoot me an email if you have any questions. I'd love to help you guys out.
All right, Mike. Let's do this, man.
It's game time.
It's game time. I can't run anymore. I mean, I'm gonna start running, but I can't run from this anymore. I'm excited, man. Let's get to this. I'm gonna need all the help in the world.
Time to dominate, man.